Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a new Fractal tone tutorial for you. This is on the new Klon clone that Fractal released probably a couple months ago. I'm a little bit new to the game because as of a couple days ago I got the Fractal FM9 Turbo finally. Excited to have it. Haven't really gone into making like dual amp presets quite yet. I'll get to that pretty soon and get some new presets out there. But one thing I was really excited about was the Klon clone. The FM3 still hasn't had the update yet. It's still in beta testing and their beta testers are working out all the bugs and whatnot. But I want to show you something in the FM9, and you can use this with all the other units as well. I did a video quite a while ago about how to get a Klon-ish type of tone out of the FET Boost on the Fractal in the drive block using a bunch of little workarounds. But I wanted to kind of A and B the Klone Chiron or whatever they call it, the Klon clone in the Fractal versus my workaround. So we're going to go right into that. We're going to stay on my Michael SX Custom. We'll just hang out on the single coils, the Lawler Blondes, and just kind of switch between a few different pickup positions. So right here we're in FM9 Edit. Here is my signal chain. Let's start with the amp. My amp is the one that I use quite often for like John Mayer stuff, so the 2-Rock or the 2-Stone J35. Here are the settings, nothing special in all these other tabs. And as always, tweak the level to your liking. On my FM9, the output 1 knob is dimed. It's all the way to the right, just to kind of let you know. All right, cab block, here's what I'm using. I have the 4x12 rumble on ultra res, and I just kind of pan these guys to the side a little bit. With this factory room mic IR, you can kind of dial it back a little bit if it's too much for you. We'll play around with that. Reverb, it's one I really like, the South Church. Here are the settings for that, set to ultra high. And if you have an FM3, just set it to where your CPU meter will like it. All right, let's go ahead and play just the clean signal without the drive. Okay, so when you start digging in, there's not, I wouldn't call it breakup, but it almost sounds like a little bit of amp breakup, but that's kind of where I like it, just so I can be really touch sensitive with it. Let's go ahead and play the Klone Chiron, the Klon clone. I didn't tweak anything in the tone or these other tabs, but here are my settings for that. Let's go ahead and we'll play the same lick a couple times and switch back and forth. So here's the Klon clone. All right, now here's my Klon workaround. All right, so There's obviously some secret sauce going on in the Klone Chiron. It's something in the mids, maybe even the attack. It's how I like to describe it is it's warm, but it has note definition as well. The gain here and the level, it's set to about where maybe a John Mayer might set his. On his Klon, he might set the level up a little bit more, but I feel like this one has quite a bit of output. Let's go back and we'll just kind of play between the two different settings. Okay, so might go ahead and take the tone up just a little bit to match it. Maybe back the level off. All right, let's go ahead and just see what it sounds like when it's stacked. So we're gonna go ahead and take this second drive block. Let's find one. Let's try this guy. This is the T808. Maybe a little bit too hot there. Let's go ahead and take the level back just a little bit. And then let's go ahead and do the Klon Workaround. Let's go the 4 position. All right, before we shut this off, let me show you my settings here. Here's what we got for the basic tab. The tone, there's a bunch of different stuff. We have some low cut going here, some high cut, tweak the bass, mid. We do know that between like let's say a tube screamer and a Klon, there's different mid-range character. I think the Klon lives more in like the high mids, I would say. But here's how I tweaked it right here. Gave it a little bit of treble bump as well. Nothing here. And I switched to the germanium diode clipping type, which is what a Klon is. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't have a FM9 or the Axe 3, this could be a viable option for you in the meantime while you are waiting for the FM3 update 6.0 with the Klone Chiron. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.